Yeah, good day, my ladies and gentlemen. Good day to the Biafran families and good day to everybody. I welcome you all to another episode of the military junta in the Biafran Republic government. Killing of 5 soldiers, Nigerian military vow to crush IPOB. Says response will be fierce, overwhelming. I don't hear them. This Nigerian military, I never see where they shouted, we are going to crush the bandits. One of our brother who recently left the army confessed to us that each time they catch Boko Haram red-handed, live, order will come from above to free them. That is why anytime you keep hearing repentant Boko Haram, they surrender to us. Nobody is surrendering anything. They are being captured. And the next thing they will say, we have captured them. No, they have surrendered to us. They will take the picture, take the photo, you will never see them again. They go back inside their camps, inside the forest, and inside the bushes where they are operating. Now, the same military are now coming. As I said earlier, I never supported the killing of any military or any police officer in duty, whether in duty or off duty. It is never, it is not a welcome development to me. But truth need to be told that the so-called Zoological Republic of Nigeria now is ruled by military. If you permit me to use this word, that the coup is going on in Aso Rock now without the knowledge of Tinubu. Go and read what Abu Salam said this morning, that military coup is inevitable in Nigeria as of today, as the militaries are being owed salaries, as their force inside the Sambisa forest trying to crush the so-called invisible Ishwap and the Boko Haram. They are invisible. They have been owed salaries for months, some even years. They never paid them. And he said there is a military coup around the corner. But without being told, me and you know that the military have taken over the affairs of the zoo. Tinubu is just a ceremonial president. If you permit me, I will use that word. He's a ceremonial president. He don't have no say. Military can never be what they call a judge in their own matter. If there's any issue that requires investigation, it is the work of the police, not the military, to fish out any other thing that got to do with investigation. But look at it in Nigeria. Military will be the one to avenge whatever that happens to them. In other words, the so-called presidency have no power to withhold the military. The military. That means military is the one that is ruling Nigeria. We claim to be practicing democracy, but there's no any democracy here. What they are practicing is democracy. Government of the so-called rich, by the rich and with the rich. Nothing for the poor. Let us read this news. But let me warn my people, the Biafrans, most especially in Abia. There is a truckload of military going to Abia. They said they will crush the Biafrans, not crush the people, the unknown gunmen, which have been known gunmen to them, because they know the people that are doing this. They literally did this to disintegrate the people of Abians against the government of Oji, and also to destabilize the Biafra movement, and to have what they call accusing finger on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for him to be continuously detained. You can argue it for all I care, but I can tell you that is exactly what is happening. The population of the Biafrans, even as they are still buying us, the population, when they check on their data, which is Nigeria Bureau of Statistics, Biafrans are still multiplying. So they want to do everything humanly possible to reduce the populations of Biafrans. The injection that they brought to Nigeria, they said is for HPV, is nothing but to stop the young youth of Biafrans not to have a kind of not to have a childbirth when they grow. That is why they are choosing to give only female the injections, ranging from the age of 4 down to 10 to 15. Can you imagine that? So Turumbuna and the so-called military, they said they will crush Biafrans. Hey, my brothers, I want the security outfit of the Biafran Liberation Army, Biafran Defense Force, and the Biafran Resistance Fighters to get ready because there are stars ahead. If you get this message, please do me a favor. You like it, you share it, comment on it, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. Director of Media Operation, Director of Defense Media Operation, Major General Edward Buba, said the military would avenge the killing of the soldiers, adding that the military response will be fierce. In the face of challenges of the bandits, Boko Haram and Yeshua, your response never fierce, but on a poor civilians, which you know who killed your men, your response will always be fierce. And southeast of the zoo. The defense headquarters have vowed that the military will retaliate against the killing of 5 soldiers in Abia State on Thursday. The soldiers were killed by gunmen enforcing a sit-at-home order given by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to remember the Igbo people who died during the massacre and genocidal war from 1967 to 1970 against the Igbos. IPOB has set aside May 30 to mark Biafra Heroes Day. In other words, however, the defense headquarters on Friday accused IPOB and its militant wing, Eastern Security Network, of killing the soldiers. Already here there's no any forensic experts that have come out and tell us this is what they find out. That is to tell you what happened in Abia is a deliberate act by the zoo to indict IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, and Alex Oti. Knowing fully well that initially Alex Oti have said he had nothing to say about the sit at home. Sahara reporter reported on Thursday that the soldiers at the Abia Junction in the Obingwa local government area of the state, reacting to the soldiers' killing in an official statement on Friday. The Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, according to him, we will bring overwhelming military pressure on the group to ensure their total defeat, Buba said. Giving details of the attack, Buba said, troops of the OP, Operation Udoka, deployed at Obikaba Junction Tech Point in Obingwa local government area adjoining Aba Metropolis in Abia State, were attacked and sadly killed by terrorists of IPOB and ESN. You see how they put them? The troops deployed to enforce peace in the area and protect the citizens were massed attacked by the terrorists. The terrorists in 3 tinted Prado Toyota SUV. Tinted Prado Toyota SUV that belongs to the government house and others from built-up areas surrounding the checkpoint sprang a surprise attack on the checkpoints. Buba regretted the attack, saying it took the lives of 5 personnel of the armed forces in the line of duty. The armed forces mourn the death of these troops, as each and every soldier lost in a battle is a terrible loss, he said. He said that an investigation had been launched into the tragic incident. He said, overall, it must be retaliated. It must be treated that the lifetime of the terrorists is the people, and this situation is no exemption. Winning the war without the support of the people is also impossible. The IPOB capitalized on this to perpetrate attacks on troops. The situation leaves more to be desired. Accordingly, it is absolutely imperative that the military retaliates against this dastardly act against troops. The military will be fierce in its response. We will bring overwhelming military pressure on the group to ensure their total defeat, he vowed, according to the so-called Ministry of Defense staff, or whatever it's being called. Abia ex-governor orders appeal to Nigerian army not to arrest innocent residents over soldiers' killings. The former governor rather urged the military authorities to deploy intelligence and fish out the perpetrators and deal with them instead of embarking on any military operation. Some Igbo leaders have begged the Nigerian military not to be brutal in its quest to revenge the killing of 5 soldiers in Abia State on Thursday by hoodlums. The elders appealed to the Nigerian authorities, to the military authorities, to rather deploy intelligence and fish out the perpetrators of the heinous attack instead of embarking on any military confrontation, considering the collateral damage associated with short military engagement. Speaking with the Vanguard in Romaya, former governor of Abia State, Senator Theodore Orji, condemned in strong terms the attack on the innocent soldiers, but appealed to the military not to resort to any reprisal attack. The former governor rather urged the military authorities to deploy intelligence and fish out the perpetrators and deal with them instead of embarking on any military operation. It is very unfortunate. It is very wrong for people to turn around and attack those watching over them. Soldiers are there for all Nigerians and should not be attacked. These soldiers did nothing to warrant this attack. It is very annoying. But I sincerely appeal to the military not to go on full-scale revenge because that will be catastrophic. Let them mellow down and tamper justice with mercy. Let them concentrate on using intelligence to fish out the perpetrators and deal with them. Let them not escalate the whole thing because there is tension already in the stage. Orji appealed. Reacting also, former Senate President Senator Adolphus Wabara strongly condemned the senseless and barbaric attack, but pleaded with the military authorities to tamper justice with mercy for the sake of the innocent citizens who are usually the victims of any reprisal attack. This is very unfortunate and condemnable. My heart goes to the Nigerian army and the families of the deceased soldiers. I urge them to bear the loss with maturity and forgiveness. It is very regrettable to lose a soul. How much more a soldier with all the heavy investment in their training? But let them tamper justice with mercy because it is usually the innocent people that bear the brunt of any attack in return. The former Senate President ordered the military to carry out due intelligence with a view to identifying the culprits instead of rushing in with a military operation in the entire city to avoid collateral damage. If only they can tarry a bit and identify the culprits and deal directly with them, any random operation will affect innocent citizens. Abians are not happy with this senseless attack on our soldiers carrying out their constitutional duty, but we as elders cannot even identify the hoodlums. That is why a lot of intelligence is required to be able to know them and specifically deal with them. Similarly, former chairman of the Nigerian Economic Summit, Mazi Sam Ohabunwa, also condemned the killing of soldiers but appealed to the military to be considerate in its response or whatever they call it, either the personal attack or whatever it is. Anyway, my people, I don't hear them. Truck of soldiers have been deployed to the southeast. For what? Is it for Eba or for Gari? Anyway, on that regard, let us take a reaction. Taiwo or Umolu, Yoruba man, said the army should deal with this issue as firmly as possible. They must learn from how the Israelis are dealing with terrorists in Gaza. They should go after them, so their families should cry, and the families of the innocent soldiers are crying now. We have a reply. This is a C2023. May God continue to suffer you and generation, and may your family be plagued by sickness, hunger, and ignorance. May your elders bury you. I don't know who this one is talking to. Next to Taiwo Umolu said, so you want the Nigerian army to turn Igbo land to Gaza, and you believe you will sleep peacefully after that? We shall see. Hey, Wahala don't tie up here. And according to the covenant said, there we go again. All suspects will be rounded up and let them prove they are innocent. This is how fighting criminality is done everywhere in the world, except in Nigeria, whereby just looking at someone in the eyes, you know he or she is innocent. I believe anybody innocent will not be affected, but to the net must be wide to catch all involved. We have C23 say, This is the beginning of the breakup. Ngwaland is the hub of innovation and it falls to make it rule, then Nigeria is doomed. They will definitely pick on the wrong persons and the rest is history. Abba is not Odi. Abba is not the Greeks. Abba is Abba. This one is Nsale said 2 days announcement. This one is not for us, it's also for him. Zander said the elders should have warned their terrorists kissing not to kill soldiers. What happened to Okwama will repeat itself. Nigeria has lost too many officers to IPOP terrorists over the years. It is payback time. Wow. And Zander replied, payback time? Ngwaland is not Niger Delta or Odi. Go and ask how they react when pushed to the wall. So Zander, if you are expecting another soft target for the Nigerian military, you and your skills will be disappointed. Go and pay the bride price of that woman that is been living with you on credit if you are looking for what to pay for. Fool. Wonder shall never end. We go hear Rishi here. He says it's payback time. Then Nestor replied, he said, you have been flying all over this quiz calling for the destruction of Igbo people. I hope you will be at the front of the attack. Do not sit in your living room to encourage other people's sons to do your fight for you. Anyway, my people, I don't hear them. This matter, me, I don't go fit chook mouth. But make on tell me what you think at the comment section. Because people are reacting and our people also are also reacting. So, like, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel because more of these videos will be coming your way. I'll be right back. Okay, my people.